Hi journalers, it's me, Miss Donza. Hope you guys are having a great day. So many of you guys have asked me, Miss Donza, how do I journal successfully? What's the difference between journaling and just writing in my diary? We're about to go over that today. Let's get to it. Hi, journalers. So, like I said, we're going to go over journaling today. So many of you guys are always asking me, Miss D, what is it about journaling? And I always try, but I never. It's not that something I can stick to. When I was younger, I had a diary and I would write in it. But is that the same thing as journaling? And so I'm going to go ahead and tell you no. There's definitely a difference between journaling and writing in your diary. And I'll definitely point that out. So the first thing about journaling is when we're going to journal, we want to start with the date. Like, you got to put a date in there. What the date does, it helps you track when things start, and it gives you a reminder of where you were at that moment. How were you feeling? Where your emotions were at that moment. Actually in that setting at that day and time. And it helps you track your progression or your regression. And that's important. So, like I said, the first step of journaling is starting with the date. The second step of journaling is asking the question, how do I feel? See, many times we just write down those superficial things of what we have going on throughout the day, and we kind of say, this is how I feel about that thing. But holistically, with your life, the things that you have going on, how do you feel as a person? How do you feel about your accomplishments? What did you do today that was successfully? Truly, how do you feel? And once you can go over how you actually feel, then that gives you the start that, okay, now I'm about to express my feelings and express those feelings earnestly. So step 2 is, how do I feel? Now, the third part of journaling is one that people really don't normally do, and it's called the I am. Because when you go through that first part to say, how do you feel, a lot of times it'll put you in a bad mental space. So what we want to do is recharge that to make sure that we can get to the next step, to make sure that we can keep going in the journaling process. So we're going to go to the I ams. And the I ams is you're speaking life and prosperity into yourself. I am are two of the most powerful words when used together in the English language, because one thing they do is they give you direction. Two, the second thing is it speaks power into you. And the third thing it does is it encourages you to be that person you want to be. So for me, I always say I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am wise. I'm an educated mother for my children and my spouse, blessed and highly favored woman of God. That's what I say, and I can say that probably 60, 70 times a day. That gives me encouragement, and I know if I look at my paper, it's written down on there. So the I ams are also very, very important for you to do. It puts you on the right track, and it give you that frame of mind that you are more than just this situation. You are more than just this piece of your life. But in order for it to change, you have to make a conscious decision to change it, because it's not going to change by itself. Before we get to the last part, don't forget to go to perfectplaceofpeace.com. There are some great classes there that you all can continue to take. Thank you guys so much for hitting over there. I've had so many of you all finish those classes, and it's some really great information there. Also, this is one of the shirts. You may love it. Go ahead and get you one of those, and you can order those from Perfect Place of Peace as well. Finally, and the fourth part you want to do is ask you, what do I want? Number 4, in journaling, and this is the difference between journaling and writing in your diary, you're actually answering the question, what do I want? And you have to be specific. What do I want? I want to be happy. That's not specific. If I want to be happy, what makes you happy? And then what makes you this? What makes you that? That question, what do I want, should spiral into an entirely different line of questioning and answers that you have to give yourself in order for you to get to the point where you seek success. So for me, if I ask, okay, what do I want? I want to be happy. What makes me happy? Making sure that I can provide for my children and making sure that I'm healthy and they're healthy. Okay, well then how do I accomplish that? Well, I accomplish that by making sure that I'm putting myself in a way financially that I can take care of them and help making sure that they're healthy by taking them to the doctors and getting them the things that they need. Okay, so what do I need to do? Well, I need to schedule appointments and I need to make sure that I am in the spaces that I need to be to make sure that they get what they need to get. And then the why. Why am I doing this? Of course, again, because it answers the what do I want. So that what do I want takes you from that to the what, where, when, and why. When you can answer all those, you can knock that. You'll be able to knock those tasks out. And what the journal does, it reminds you of those. That what do I want? It reminds you of your I am, and it gives you that what, where, when, and why. All right, journalists, that's it in answering how do you journal. I hope that you find this video helpful, and if you do, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for stopping by, and I'll see you next time.